My birthday falls in the beginning of December, and when I was little, I used to have tree trimming themed birthday parties. I still love getting together with friends and family to decorate the Christmas tree, so today my mom, sister, and a couple of friends are coming over to get in on the coziness. And to kick off the season, I'm going to prepare one of my favorite holiday dishes and pair it with a warm, boozy drink. My mom has been making baked brie and puff pastry for years, and it's one of those super indulgent foods that I only eat around the holidays. It's really impressive, but also totally simple to put together. In fact, you only need 4 ingredients: brie cheese, frozen puff pastry, preserves, and an egg. That's all. So frozen puff pastry is perfect for this dish, and while it's thawing, it needs about 35 minutes, we're gonna prep our cheese. We have our 15-ounce round of brie, and we are going to evenly spread some preserves on top. I'm going to use fig because I just feel like it's perfect for the holidays, but you can use whatever you want. You could use pumpkin butter, apple butter, raspberry jam, anything you like. So you just want to take about 2 tablespoons and just spread it evenly. And this is really nice because it creates just a great contrast in flavor. The brie is really sharp and the preserves are really sweet. So once that's evenly spread, we're gonna set it aside and we're gonna get going on our puff pastry. Let's lightly flour our surface. You're gonna wrap the brie like a present. So you wanna roll out the puff pastry so it's bigger than the brie round, so you can easily pull up the sides. That seems about right. Okay, so now the easiest way to put this all together is to place the cheese jam side down right in the middle of the puff pastry. Now we're gonna just wrap the dough up the sides of the brie. And we wanna get it all tucked in, create a nice little package. And you can see we have a little bit extra, so I'm just gonna steal some of that here with a knife, and that's gonna become our decoration. For the holidays, I think it's fun to cut out stars. That's what my sister does, and I think it's really cute. Perfect. Okay, those are great. Now let's put the cheese on our parchment paper lined cookie sheet. You want the puff pastry to get golden, so we're gonna help that along. I made an egg wash. I cracked an egg and added a little bit of water, mixed it together, and now we're just gonna evenly paint this on our cheese. This is also a great way to help our decorations stick. It functions as almost a glue. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's put on our little decorations. And you can create any design you want. If I'm making this in the fall, I love to cut out autumn leaves and put those on top. That's always beautiful. There's many options here. We're going to apply the egg wash to the little stars. So now it's time to put it in the oven. I've preheated it to 375 degrees, and we're gonna cook it for around 30 to 35 minutes until the pastry is puffed up and it's golden brown. While the brie bakes, I'm gonna prepare my favorite recipe for spiked apple cider. Pour a gallon of your favorite apple cider into the slow cooker. Add 5 cinnamon sticks and a heaping tablespoon of cloves. Next, prepare your apple slices. I like to slice them thin and pop out the seeds, which creates a pretty star shape in the middle of each slice. Dust with ground cinnamon, add to the mixture, and give it a nice stir. Heat on high until warmed through, and then turn the heat down to keep warm or low. As your guests arrive, ladle the cider into mugs over a shot of bourbon, brandy, whiskey, or rum. I like to let my guests choose their poison. Garnish with a cinnamon stick and an apple slice.
Rosemary from White Christmas. You are?